some motherfuckers really on some OD shit.
On some old, yeah, nigga.
That's
You seen that shit?
This is like the worst episode of Law and Order SVU I'd never want to fucking watch.
Man, what'd you say? Where's Chris Hansen when you need him?
yo, Chris Hansen could have content for the rest of his life if he only focused on military.
No, Chris Handsome. Chris Handsome. That's a Boondocks reference. I'm gonna let you start it off, man.
I don't know how you, because so I don't know how you're able to become a functioning adult with that much trauma and that much torture that them two kids, like all them two specific dudes that are filing the lawsuits. I don't know how you come out of this as a functioning normal adult, man. I don't. And to know that, you know, the legal system, the justice system, the military, all essentially kind of left you out to hang. And for, you know, the people listening, what I'm referencing is this guy. He was prior army, went over to the civilian side and pretty much was a child predator for well over 20 years. Worked in some of the highest restricted area as far as, you know, top secret clearance and, you know, the sharing of internal intelligence for the military. You know, he essentially like a reverse Batman. He was, you know, military guy during the daytime and fucking disgusting, like
bunking kids in his off time.
Exactly.
I'm trying to add some living to the conversation, but because I see you get stuck. You ain't know how to describe it.
Hey,
I'm trying to pull out. I'm trying to do my best Stephen A, man, and use the most descriptive words as I can, man.
But that's what he was doing.
This dude, and he wasn't his position. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like your average Joe Blow. No, this motherfucker was known. He was like top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? According to the article, he was commander, right? Commander, civilian, commander equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty high, man. Unsat.
Do y'all get? Let me ask y'all this. Do you truly understand like what that means, Josh? Because if not, I got the perfect.
Wait, what?
With the question you just asked. Because if you don't, I got the perfect example for you.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is that he was the equivalent of, you know, let's say anywhere between a colonel to a general, but just on the enlisted side. Is that what is that even what we're referencing?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, that's
I was thinking along more the lines of he was like, remember how our leadership was at the squadron, and how if our commander wasn't there, then the other guy that was civilian would step in. That's what the example I was going to use.
Okay, that's what I was getting from the article also.
Okay, but he was still an officer though.
Okay,
that was the only thing.
Okay, so like what was it, Major Britt, the motherfucker that used to threaten to skull fuck us all the time? Remember him?
No, he threatened to skull fuck you.
No. He said it in open fucking. Like, am I the only nigga that heard this shit?
Hey, what? You said that shit on episode. It was like episode 6.
Yeah. Like it was like either before like Christmas or some holidays. Like I will skull fuck. You know, he walked back and forth, and I'm gonna turn it over. Do you remember? I'm gonna turn it over to so and so, and he walk up in his little white shirt and the black pants and shit. Y'all don't remember him?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Nah, okay. But he would he piggyback off shit?
Speaking of piggybacking and bringing it back to the original,
because you got to piggyback off the piggyback.
So this it turned out it was a wider circle of pedophiles and people that This fucking weirdo was in conversation with, they had videos, he was sharing his adoptive son with other dudes. The wife knew about it. The wife walked in, like, the wife was able to fucking keep her job after, like, this reminds me of the other story I shared with y'all about the special forces dudes over in Fort Hood, or I forget where it was, but just getting away with fucking everything under the goddamn sun. um I don't know, man. It's, as much as I love the military, sometimes it's like, how is there this much lack of oversight over a situation like this? And for kids who are vulnerable in the child foster care and child system, shit like that, man, it's just, you know as much as I love to talk about Will Smith and millionaires slapping each other, I feel like collectively, I'm not talking about you two, because I feel like on the pod, like, at least I try to bring topics that I feel like are relevant and important. But it's like, where's the people who are being loud as shit for situations like this, when we have our military members and our civilian counterparts doing shit like this? um this is some nasty shit, man. I doubt that we'll ever see shit like this get blown up like a Wool situation. But here on the Vet Joint podcast, hopefully we can continue to highlight stories like this. Not a whole lot you can say to those two guys who are pursuing legal action. Prayers to you, man. A lot of fucked up shit happened to you, and it's gonna take a long time to. I don't think you ever get over it, but I don't really got much.
I'm actually glad you brought that up because, like, nigga, this shit, I don't know how many articles I have seen basically talking about like shit like this going on, like in the military, or not even just in the military, but like just every fucking where. Jeffrey Epstein, you know what I'm saying? One
Hmm.
of the biggest fucking examples. And it just seems like this shit just get swept under the rug. So I don't know why. Maybe, well, for one thing, nigga, the one common theme I'm seeing is, nigga, it's mostly politicians, big wigs.
Hmm. Yeah, well, they also broke it down. The investigation is spread to two or three border patrol agents that got caught up in the sharing of the content. Like, one dude had said to been assaulting his 6-week-old daughter. One dude blew his head off. So it's it's one of them. Is there. I was listening to another podcast the other day, and they put it in a jokey way, but it made sense, right? But it's like, remember we used to hate on all them dudes that was coming to pick up all the chicks from school that we was trying to fuck with, all the girls. I was like, oh yeah, I talked to older dudes. They were actually, some of them were actually talking to older dudes, like older dudes with cars and IDs and shit like that. I think we can, that situation itself we can detach ourselves from, because it seems so one off. But in the school system, living in Jamaica, living in Florida, I've heard those same sentiments. Oh, my good dude is older, I only mess with older dudes. Oh, my dude is coming to pick me up, yada yada yada. So I don't know.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, man? Now that I actually sit down and you say that and I think about it, nigga,
Yeah.
I do remember those fucking.
Hey, we need a Chris Hansen in every neighborhood, my nigga.
I do remember some of those statements. I definitely
um
remember some of those statements. I'm noticing now I might have to get some fucking soundproofing in here too. I think I'm about to start upgrading.
Hey, take
I
your
can
time,
hear
man.
echo and shit off. Huh?
Take your time, man. No rush.
You ain't echoing?
Hey,
I would
I
like the
know. I can
podcast.
hear it. I can hear it in a room. I can hear it in a room.
I would at least like the podcast to last until the next election at a minimum, so we can at least cover the next civil war potentially.
Well,
Um,
Hey, well, you
no, ain't
you
gonna be
can
no
you can
civil fucking war.
well you
I don't know.
can
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm thinking Trump should have stayed in fucking office. I voted fucking wrong.
Hey,
Shit.
yo, yo.
Hey, yes, motherfuckers, I voted for Biden, but goddamn it, I was fucking wrong. Motherfuck. I was wrong as shit. My bad. Fuck, I fucked up.
Hey, man.
Had to take the lesser of two evils, man. That's how.
Hey, man, I did.
Hey,
you know,
I
know what's crazy? Hold on. Trump said some racist shit, right? He'd say he'd do some racist shit, but that motherfucker gave you free money and he kept gas prices low. It's cool. Hey, call me a nigga every now and then. That's cool. I'll take it.
I tell people all the time. To me, that dude is hilarious because just the way he think. Like, really, you think that was like the best thing to say? It is. I be like when I read the news on when I be reading about the shit that he say, it's like the war wouldn't have happened if I was in the office. Like, you can't do nothing but laugh at this stupid shit.
Y'all saying to bring Big T back? We starting to sound like the Hot Ones, man.
Bring the orange Cheeto back, man. Bring the Cheeto back. Man. Where's Chester the Cheeto when you need him?
Hey, y'all better stop before they throw a red hat on us, man.
Hey, Kanye was right. I'm about to go buy 3 of his albums. Nigga. I'm about to go buy 3.
Hey, welcome back to the Vet Joint Podcast. We're looking for 2 new hosts on the Vet Joint Podcast. So if you're available, you're looking to find you a new podcast, come right on over.
Oh, we fired? Oh man. Damn, I just got fired.
All right. I'm you know what? I'm about to hijack this podcast a little bit. So fuck the rest of them articles. All right. So let me ask you this. Unbiasedly, it's a sports question, so I'm gonna ask.
Can we trade Jussie Smollett for Brittany Griner? Is that what you about to say?
No, fuck her. She had illegal oils in her bag. She got caught. Oh well.
Can we trade her for Jussie Smollett?
I keep Jussie.
No, I keep Jussie.
Y'all keep.